152-pounders. In Class 1A, Matt Johnson of Logan Magnolia, a junior, goes up against B.J. Olberding of Council Bluffs St. Albert, 31-3, another junior. In Class 2A, it's going to be Brett Hakeman of Union LaPorte City, a senior, against Nathan Van Dyke of South Tama, who's 45-1. He's a senior. And in Class 3A, our featured bouts for the next four weights move to Class 3A, and here we'll have the focus on Brett Behrends of Waverly Shell Rock, a senior, against another senior, Nick Hayes of Council Bluffs Lewis Central. Hayes, a three-time qualifier, and Behrends qualified last year.
Brett's brother, Travis Behrends, was the 2001 state champion at 189 pounds. So Lewis Central, one of the best high school programs in the state. They've won a few championships, and this is not. We've got another finalist here for Lewis Central in the next wave, Brandon Mason. Waverly Shell Rock versus Lewis Central, Council Bluffs.
Well, we'll keep an eye on all three of them. You mentioned his brothers.
Travis Behrends.
Yeah,
89.
Behrends said they put all three of the boys in wrestling because they all fought.
Well, that's a common thing, you know. We, our household, Kale, we had, we just moved all the furniture out, just got a wrestling mat. I know you probably had a mat at home, too.
No, we knew better. My mom would have been all over us.
Making daily trips. Obviously, there was a mat somewhere in your life, so you must have made the trips with your dad to the room.
Yeah, he had the keys to the gym, so whenever we wanted access, we were there.
You had a babysitter named Jim?
Pretty much.
There's another important race in the 1A on the top screen here. Logan Magnolia wrestler Johnson wrestling against B.J. Olberding, who's the Council Bluffs St. Albert. So another big match affecting the team title. And there's a nice single leg attempt there by Hayes, and he's going to bring it up to his feet. Doesn't have it yet. Try to keep his hands free, keeps him moving. Nice roll to the far ankle. Did that run the pipe type move and get the 2-point takedown with 20 seconds left in the period. Then up top, you see a big move being applied by Olberding. I don't believe there's been any points awarded. Yes, there's been 2-point near fall awarded to go along with a takedown. So
Van Dyke of South Tama out to a 2-0 lead on Hakeman. And Olberding finishes it.
Wow.
B.J. Olberding with a fall to become a state champion at 152 pounds in Class 1A.
I don't know what his vertical jump is, but it's got to be all of 30 inches up there. He really got up in the air.
So nice win for Olberding as he defeats Matt Johnson of Logan Magnolia, and again, that affects that team race. In Class 1A, Logan Magnolia came into this thing tied up with Hudson. And we'll continue to focus on that 3-8 bout. Behrends and Hayes. Nick Hayes of Council Bluffs Lewis Central is in the blue. He's on the bottom. He has the 2-0 advantage. He's got some wrestling in his family, too. His cousins are Lou and Henry Wall.
And Keith Massey's done a wonderful job of... they got a club over there. Southwest Iowa did not used to be as strong in wrestling as it is now, but you've got programs like... Lewis Central, Council Bluffs. You've got Shenandoah, Florinda. We've got Underwood. And what they decided to do in that area is to have a club, and they do a lot of freestyling, and they get out there and they actually wrestle a lot of schools from Omaha. So it's one of the better club situations. A lot of athletes get a lot of freestyle matches in the summertime and just work out, and that's where you really grow. And
Behrends just...
nice job of riding, but mentioning that freestyle program, that's where you really grow and get your techniques down, and you can wrestle without maybe the stress of being in this type of environment, and try to expand your repertoire of moves and just focus on getting better. How many matches did you get in the summertime, Kale, about this time in your career?
And I don't know, we went all over the place. We wrestled a lot of matches.
What I found is that you almost had more in common with the other people that were doing the same thing as you were in other schools, 20, 30 miles away, than you do with some of your, teammates that are, fairly close to not. What happens is you get probably more close to people in your area that have the same dedication to the sport that you are. You may have to travel to find that, but kind of develop a little camaraderie with people in your area. And I think that's what's happened in Southwest Iowa. Hayes in on a single leg again, brings it up.
And that's always been the case in Northeast Iowa, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It really has. But it takes coaches and the athletes and parents that just, hey, we're just going to try to get, everybody's going to try to get better, try to get competition. And
both wrestlers on their feet now. Hayes and Behrends. It's a 3-0 advantage for Hayes. And that match has 28 seconds to go in the second period. And in the Class 2A mat, Van Dyke of South Tama out to a 5-0 advantage over Brett Hakeman, senior from LaPorte City Union.
Van Dyke, just a strong athlete, just gets on another single leg attempt there, just blows right through the guy. Hakeman is one of the brothers that we'll be seeing, one of the two brothers we'll be seeing here.
Both football players too.
Right. Well, when you get up in these weight classes, and particularly with some of these smaller schools, these athletes do a number of sports, and of course, the ball rolls around. I mean, everybody's got to, participate, or else you just don't have the activity. So a lot of your wrestlers from these smaller schools will be involved in a number of different sports. Hayes looking tough here. He's got a 3-0 lead with starting in the top position.
Behrends, a qualifier a year ago out of Waverly Shell Rock. Coached by Rick Caldwell, a two-time All-American at Buena Vista. Hayes, coached by Chad Beeman, says Nick's a goer and a hard worker. He says he was inspired by David Kilgard, who had a great career.
David Kilgard went on to wrestle at the University of Oklahoma.
Yep.
Division I recruit out of that area. So it's all Van Dyke, and he's going to win a championship. South Tama.
Nathan Van Dyke, the senior, 4th a year ago, 5th before that, and now he's a champion. Good feeling. He beats Fred Hakeman 8-0.
In our last match, it's been all Hayes, Lewis Central, Council Bluffs. Referee calls a stalemate. There really wasn't a lot of action there, and it's up to the bottom man. Try to Behrends to try to get something going. And he just bases out here. That's now he's able to get his hips out, but Hayes does a nice job of following, controlling into the right inside thigh of Behrends, and it makes it difficult for him to try to get his hips out.
Behrends is going to run out of time before too long. 40 seconds to go in this Class 3A championship bout at 152. And
just this match has just been settled inside that little circle of the mat. I think they spent the last minute and a half there.
Behrends trying to squirm out of that, but he can't do it so far. See if he can get a grasp on those hands and break it. Here he goes.
There you go. There you go. He got hand control and got some hip distance. And now he's going to get on the horse here. Trying to get on the attack.
14 seconds. He needs a takedown to get this thing into overtime. 9 seconds to go.
He's got to try to ditch it to get off the mat. 7 seconds left. And with Hayes not having a stall warning in this situation, he's just going to get low and keep the weight on the balls of his feet. Get ready for the sprawl. And start counting in your head.
And that's it. Hayes, the winner, Nick Hayes of Council Bluffs, Lewis Central, a senior, 3-time qualifier, and now he's a state champion in his 4th try. And he defeats Brett Behrends of Waverly Shell Rock 3-1. Excitement, plenty of it in and the 152-pound weight because B.J. Olberding in Class 1A recorded a fall over Matt Johnson of Logan Magnolia. And Olberding had a terrific tournament. He, too, is a state champion. Now to the award stand for the 145-pound weight class medal winners, brought to you by Mid-American Energy.
Presenting the Class 1A 145-pound awards, Coach Dusty Rhodes of Pocahontas area. 8th place, Alex Goodburn, Marcus Meriden, Cleghorn. 7th place, Nick Hazen, Logan Magnolia. 6th place, Dylan Schmidt, Central City. 5th place, Danny Schmidt, Gilbert. 4th place, Nick Cheery, New London. 3rd place, Andrew Westendorf, Wapsie Valley, Fairbank. Runner-up, Derek Pike, Norris Springs, Rock Falls. And the Class 1A 145-pound champion from Pocahontas area, Aaron Wernemont.
Wernemont, the champion in 145 in Class 1A. Coming up next, 2A and 3A medal awards and a special feature.
My name is Brian Borchers. My dad was raised here in Holstein, and after he met my mom at college, they moved back here and started their family. I've been involved in football, track, band, jazz band, choir, Model UN, Quiz Bowl. My favorite sport is probably wrestling. This stocking hat has some pins on it, and there's 37 of them. So every single match I've wrestled this year has been a pin. I'm currently ranked number 1 in my class. I definitely do plan to go on to college.
He's a very intelligent kid, not just grade-wise, but he just works so hard at everything that he does.
Brian is very deserving of the scholarship because he's a hard worker, he's a thoughtful person, he's capable and talented.
The significance of this scholarship mirrors what bankers focus on, which is the future of the state, and Brian epitomizes the best of young Iowa.
Presenting the Class 2A 145-pound awards, Coach Bob Kinney of Emmitsburg Armstrong Ringstead. 8th place, Brent Albers, MOC Floyd Valley. 7th place, Pete Stroh, Columbus Waterloo. 6th place, Chris Hahn, Macokota. 5th place, Cody Kozlarich, Centerville. 4th place, Terry Vasey, Assumption Davenport. 3rd place, Jared Creason, Bondurant Farrar. Runner-up, Michael Wells, Clarinda, and the Class 2A 145-pound champion from Emmitsburg Armstrong Ringstead, Jacob Ney. Champion from Ankeny, Topher Ewing.
Topher Ewing finally has his state championship. He joins his teammate Colby Getch on the top of that stand. We'll be back with more next. Jim McTobby got a late start in award stand. 152-pound weight class medal winners, brought to you by Coca-Cola Classic.
Presenting the Class 1A 152-pound awards, Coach Brian Buckle, St. Albert's Council Bluffs. 8th place, Andy Fry, Louisa Muscatine. 7th place, Zach Martinson, Regina, Iowa City. 6th place, Chad Lawson, Eagle Grove. 5th place, Dave Dolan, East Buchanan, Winthrop. 4th place, Brent Dunlop, Woodbine. 3rd place, Cole Spree, Applington, Parkersburg. 2nd place, Matt Johnson, Logan Magnolia. And the Class 1A 152-pound champion from St. Albert Council Bluffs, B.J. Olberding.
Olberding, the champion in Class 1A. We'll have the 2A and 3A medal award winners right after this break from your local station.
Oak Express, America's largest cash buyer of wood furniture, has taken advantage of huge manufacturers' discounts on dining room products. So now's the time to get real deals on real wood dining room furnishings during our warehouse blowout. Like this solid oak dining table, now only $3.98. Or this solid oak table, now only $2.10. Or this solid wood table, now just $1.89. Plus get no payments and no interest for 1 full year. Hurry in. New bargains are arriving daily during our dining room warehouse blowout.
Good evening, I'm Corey Kupler with this sports update. The North Scott girls basketball team has had a great season going 20-2, and tonight they look to move one step closer to their goal of a state title. In their way, Pleasant Valley. Game 2 at Assumption, both teams ready in this one. Carolyn Schoen puts the Lancers on the board. Her runner would be good. She had 15. The Spartans fight back. It's Kelly O'Hara from the corner, giving PV the lead 5-2, but in the end, the Lancers hit the freebie, and North Scott's headed to state 56-40. Congratulations to the Lancers. We'll have more updates later. Now back to wrestling.
Presenting the Class 2A 152-pound awards, the assistant coach, Travis Smith. 8th place, Brent Trenhale, NCNK Northwood. 7th place, Jared Abel, Winterset. 6th place, Luke Sisson, Charles City. 5th place, Paul Schetchinger, Harlan. 4th place, Josh Ludwig, Emmitsburg Armstrong Ringstead. 3rd place, Nick Weber, Clear Lake. Runner-up, Brett Hakeman, Union LaPorte City. And the Class 2A 152-pound champion from South Tama County, Tama, Nathan Van Dyke.
Time to check those very important team totals one more time. We told you at the beginning of the night that the 1A and the 3A might come down to the very last matches of the evening. Let's go back through those. We'll begin with 1A, where it was indeed going to be very close. Logan Magnolia right there, Pocahontas right in there as well. And on the top of the 1A list, as we start to roll towards the evening of the match, Hudson has moved to the top of the list and is the team winner. Hudson in Class 1A. As far as Class 2A, Emmitsburg had that wrapped up before the end of the night. And in Class 3A, you just saw Omar McTavi on the mat a couple of seconds ago. Iowa City West trying to catch Oskaloosa. And in that one, it's down to a 2- and 3-point match as well for the team title. Oskaloosa with 85 and Iowa City West with 81. A 4-point separation there. Now let's check the rest of the awards.
Presenting the Class 3A 152-pound awards, assistant coach Doug Anderson of Lewis Central. 8th place, Marquis Glenn, Des Moines East. 7th place, Jared George, Boone. 6th place, Micah Washington, Burlington. 5th place, Ben Bell, Des Moines Roosevelt. 4th place, Tom Cook, Southeast Polk Reynolds. 3rd place, Jesse Dalton, Indianola. Runner-up, Brett Behrens, Waverly Shell Rock. And the Class 3A 152-pound champion from Lewis Central, Nick Hayes.